all keeping that same motif. This one was a FedEx envelope. Page topper here. Trifold flip out. There's a Tweedledee and Tweedledum down the rabbit hole. Welcome back to Patty Loves Paper. I'm Patty. I have several more journals I'd like to share with you and do a flip through. This is a graphic 45 paper that I used. And let's take a look at this one. This one is made out of some chipboard, and then I used some leftover paper to make some charms to dangle down from the signature threads. This is just circles and squares or rectangles cut out from the leftover paper, and then I put a sealer over it to make it shiny and hard. So it's no longer like paper. It's not going to bend or tear or crinkle. And they're little cute little charms. So let's take a look inside. When I first saw this paper, I was like, farm animals. I'm not really sure that's my favorite, but by the time I finished making this journal, it had become one of my favorites. So here we have a little flip out that holds our journaling paper. You can have all this journaling room, and there's some tags, little journaling spot here. You can put some more things here under this belly band as memorabilia maybe. Another couple of tags right here that you can write on the back of, all keeping that same motif of the gingham and the farm. This is the chicken wire. It's just so pretty. Graphic 45 really makes some very pretty paper. So here we have another journaling section with a lot of spots to journal. More of that pretty paper. This paper is just so pretty with the cow, the pig, the duck, the chicken. It's just nice. Again, it wasn't really my favorite when I started working with it, but by the time it was over, I loved it. I love all the fresh milk cans, the old-time milk cans. Another little tag. I think my in-laws had an old one of these in their house for a long time. Some tickets here. You can put some more things down here. There's some writing space on these. Open it up for some more journaling pages and more of that real pretty paper that coordinates and matches. Another pocket. This is a little booklet with some journaling paper inside. There's the cow, locally grown. All right, and that's our last section. We have a couple of pockets back here that you can put some belongings in, and also some tags. Rise and shine, happiness is homemade, and milk, cream, and fresh butter. So there's our graphic 45 farm journal. This one was a FedEx envelope that I saved from the trash can, and I covered it in paper. I put some glue down the center to make two separate pockets as opposed to one big pocket. There's a pocket here that holds just a little junk mail envelope that I covered with paper, and there's a pocket here for you to put some goodies in. This little pocket has an envelope you can put some goodies in. And when we open it here, we have some journaling pages. We have a little envelope here, a tag here, and it opens further with some more journaling paper. Each side has some journaling paper. And then there's a pocket here that you can put something in. Pocket in the back with another one of those envelopes. But when you open up each one of these pockets, they each have a journaling book. A little book made out of the pretty wildflower paper and the coffee or tea dyed. I believe this is tea dyed I think this was after I stopped using coffee to dye paper. So this is tea dyed paper. So there's lots of journaling space there. And inside here is another little booklet. More journaling paper here. Alright, so there's plenty of journaling space inside this FedEx envelope. This one was just a regular mailer. Just a manila envelope. It has a magnet closure. You open it up and we have 2 envelopes that flip down here. And each one of them have a little trifold with some journaling space. Journaling space here. Another trifold, journaling space here. And these are held together with magnets. Here's some journaling paper. We did add some washi tape to just add a little bit of color. There is a page topper here. Let me pull that off. This is a junk mail envelope, and you pull out this little tag. You can write on it. See this sweet little dragonfly. We have another junk mail envelope here, and there's 2 little note cards that you can write on. And then inside here is another little writing tag, more like a writing board, and then it has a little pocket here. This also was a junk mail envelope that I just covered up with pretty paper. And this pocket holds a lot more, so you can put a lot in here. So that wraps up our manila envelope journal. Now we'll move to this one. This is a princess journal. This is more graphic 45 paper. I can't remember the name of it. It might be Princess or Princess Garden. These couple of little tags came with the paper, and so I just put it on some ball chain and attached it with an eyelet here. These are tags that I have a die cut for, and once we open, we have a lot of magnets in this one. So this magnet opens up. There's a little pocket here with some journaling paper, and it says if the crown fits. Of course, if the crown fits, we have to wear it. A little pocket here. We can put something in here. This one says princess. 2 more tags. It says beautiful maiden and your highness. Another tag here. Another magnet closure. And this one opens up, has a little bit of journaling space here, and you can certainly write here. Belly band with some more journaling paper. It says the loveliest of all. This one says belle of the ball, and it also has some journaling paper. Another tag here that says princess. And this is our last flip out, I believe. We have some journaling paper here. And this is a trifold flip out with paper on both sides, and you can journal on this page. We have another tag here that says the most wonderful fairy tale of all, once upon a time. And again, we finish out with some journaling paper. So that's our graphic 45 princess journal. It's got a, I don't know what this is. It's not silk. I don't really know what it is. And it came like this, frayed. Whatever it was a part of. I don't know if it came in some kind of packaging. Sometimes when you buy a blanket, it'll be wrapped up in this. So I'm not sure if that's where it came from. Our last journal is Alice in Wonderland. This is the Alice journal. Just has a tie closure. And when you open it, the first thing we see is a pocket, and it's a little book, a little trifold. This, I believe, was a little paper bag, a small paper bag like a lunch bag. There's a tag here that you can write on the back of it. It has the Queen with Alice looking up at her. And then here is another little pocket with another tag that you can write on the back. This is the White Rabbit, of course. Here we have the Queen, and we have a little tag that you can pull out. It says the Queen of Hearts, and you can write on the back. It says off with her head, and that goes right back in here. We have another little journaling spot here. Flip it over, we have an envelope. We can open up and use this for journaling. A little chapter from the book, Alice in Wonderland. A Wonderland tag. The cards. The tea party. Some tags here. Some tags here for the tea party. We have the dodo bird, and flipped under there is a little booklet that we can write in. Another little pocket here with some Wonderland tags, Drink Me, and the clock, and of course the cards. Lots of journaling space here. Another little piece of tea-dyed paper. Piece of tea-dyed paper here. And you can see this is just an interesting pattern that the tea made on this paper. There's Tweedledee and Tweedledum down the rabbit hole. More tags. Curious. Alice and the bear, and the rabbit. This ends our first signature. This is our second signature. We have the King and Queen of Hearts sitting on the throne. And the question, or else what? A little piece of journaling paper with Alice and the rat. Another envelope opens up, gives us some journaling space, as well as the key. The key to the door. We have the rabbit with a tag that says time for tea. The rabbit looking at his clock, saying he's going to be late. The Mad Hatter. Another chapter. The Mad Hatter. Again at the tea party. A little envelope. Some journaling. Some tags. More journaling. And we finish up with Alice now has the crown, and she's on her easy chair relaxing. I hope you enjoyed the flip through of these journals, and I hope you'll join me again at Patty Loves Paper. Bye-bye.